WSGW.com.
A mostly cloudy good morning to you. I hope your day's going well for you, wherever you might be. We're having a good day. It's a Monday, and obviously all sorts of things happen on Mondays, where if you've been listening all the way through the morning, you know we've had some technical difficulties going on with the telephones, but thanks to Rick D'Antonio here at Radio Center, we've got a situation in hand right now. And as we go through the broadcast today, we're going to have our regular cast of characters on the phone. So hopefully they'll be able to hear me. I know you and I will be able to hear them. And we'll talk about the markets. We'll talk about a few other things. Eric Sawatsky will be joining us a little bit later on. And he's going to talk about some things that some of you, as you prepare for your taxes, might not be thinking of. Something that you should be bringing up to your bookkeeper or whoever else is doing your taxes. So you definitely want to listen up for that. And our attorney, Jerry Reif, will be joining us in a little bit as well. And he'll be talking about a seminar coming up that will interest not only farmers, but each and every one of us that have anything to do with estate planning and those sorts of things. So all of that will be coming up in just a little bit. Currently, we are looking at 33 degrees at the airport, 32 here at Radio Center. Downtown Midland is at 33. Downtown Bay City is looking at 32 degrees. We do have a southwest breeze about 7 miles per hour. It is creating a wind chill, currently 30.07. That is holding steady. A little bit of snow around these parts, not as much as what they saw in southeast Michigan as we went through the weekend. As a matter of fact, this morning, up right around 8, 9 o'clock this morning, White Lake, which is just to the north of I-96, was reporting 5 inches of snow on the ground. Ann Arbor said they had 3. If many of you were watching either the football game, the U of M football game, but in particular the Michigan State game, you saw all the snow Saturday afternoon and early Saturday evening. And as a result, we wound up with about 4 inches of snow on the ground officially on the campus of Michigan State University yet this morning. Bishop Airport is reporting 3 inches. Detroit at Metro is reporting 2. We just barely have a trace here at MBS International. Bad Axe has 3 on the ground. Fillion and Port Austin looking at a couple. Durand down in Shiawassee County, 3. Lexington over in Sanilac County, 2. Genesee County, pretty much all the reporting stations, 2, and maybe a little bit more. Lapeer County, Lapeer has a couple of inches on the ground. As we said, Ann Arbor's got 3. Saline has got 3. Manchester officially has 3 inches of snow on the ground. All of this, obviously, from what happened over the weekend. We're going to lose, if not all of it, pretty much all, as we go through the next few days. We are going to see a gradual warming trend kick up. Today, our high temperature is supposed to be right around 37 degrees, which is still below average. We should be at 40 this time of the year, but we're going to warm up tonight. 32 is going to be our low. Sun will set this evening at 5:02. Rise tomorrow morning at 7:49. Tomorrow, a little bit warmer. Clouds to start off. We're going to have some spotty sun as we go through the afternoon hours, as that low pressure system, which is going to generate some snow showers around these parts tonight after sunset, is going to be all the way over into Pennsylvania as we move in through the afternoon hours tomorrow. 38 for a high, 25 for a low. And again, that's a function of not having very many clouds around. Then on Wednesday, warmer still. Partly sunny skies, 40 degrees. We're going to watch a low pressure system, which is not going to enter the United States. It's going to stay up in Canada, and it's going to run from the Dakotas all the way over to Montreal as we move through the late evening hours and Thursday. So that is really going to scoot through. We're going to be on the south side of it, the warm side of it. And as a result, we are going to be looking at warmer temperatures on Wednesday, 37 for a low on Wednesday night. And then on Thursday, we're going to move up a lot closer to 50 degrees. Mostly cloudy skies, 28 for a low on Thursday. Friday, we're still going to hang in there with 40 degrees. Saturday and Sunday, we'll be right around 40 degrees. Nighttime lows are still going to be in the mid to upper 20s throughout this entire period of time, with the exception of tonight and with the exception of Wednesday night. Long-range outlook looks for our temperatures, for the most part, to be average for this time of the year, maybe slightly above average as we go through the next 10 days or so. Precipitation values, we're not really looking for any major moisture dumps around these parts. We're going to have traces, maybe a little bit of snow, maybe a little bit of rain, not a whole lot of anything really, but it is going to be damp feeling. And we will have a little bit of a breeze today out of the west, tonight out of the south, still under 10 miles per hour. Tomorrow, we're going to pick up a little bit more out of the west, about 12 to 15, so it'll feel a little cooler. And the same thing with Wednesday. We're going to be looking at a southwest breeze, about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Record high in the state is 64, set back in 1998. The record low is 2 below zero, set in 1995. Incidentally, back in 2011, 10 years ago, on this date, we had about 6.25 inches of snow fall. Obviously, it's not a lot, but for this time of the year, it is a record for this time of the year. Last Saturday, the record was set back in 1995. We had 9.5 inches of snow, so 4 inches, about half of what the record is. And then yesterday, Sunday, the record was 1991, and that was 4.25 inches. Now, tomorrow, the record snowfall is 9.5 inches, and that was set way back in 1940. I think that record is going to stand for one more year. More on the weather as we go through the broadcast. Gary Kaufman is standing by. We'll be talking to him in a moment. But before we do that, we want to remind you, the weather forecast brought to you by the folks at Nutrien Ag Solutions.
Nutrien Ag Solutions has the local expertise to recommend the corn, soybean, and other seed products that are the best fit for your field. Plus, unparalleled agronomic support with products and services to unlock yield potential and improve crop performance from planting to harvest. Ask about our financing options to help you get more from every acre and lead the field. Visit your local Nutrien Ag Solutions branch or go to nutrienagsolutions.com.
Say, do you want to unlock the secret to higher yields? If you're applying dry fertilizer, the key to better yield potential is Titan XC. Titan XC is a fertilizer biocatalyst that unlocks and releases the bound up nutrients in granular fertilizer, promoting better root uptake and plant growth. Drive performance this season and beyond. Release more nutrition. Expect better results with Titan XC. For more information, visit lpi.ag/unlock or contact your Nutrien Ag Solutions crop consultant today. Farm Service brought to you today by the folks at the Michigan Corn Growers Association. Just a reminder, the 8th Annual Great Lakes Crop Summit is going to be at Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort in Mount Pleasant. The event takes place January 26th and 27th. There's a little bit of a wait yet as far as reserving the hotel rooms. You've got till right after the first of the new year to do that. But as all of us know, it might be a really good idea to get those reservations in early. So mark it down on your calendar, January 26th, 27th, Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort in Mount Pleasant, the 8th Annual Great Lakes Crop Summit. We're looking forward to that. On the line with me right now, I've got Gary Kaufman over at Star of the West. Gary, good morning. How are you?
Good morning there, Terry. Doing well, thank you.
Well, wonderful. We got you in a little bit different apparatus today. I hope you can hear us okay.
Oh, yeah. No, I can hear you just fine, Terry.
Fantastic. Well, I hope the guys in Chicago are listening. It would be kind of nice to get some cooperation from them once in a while,
Well, Terry, they were cooperating most of the night and early this morning, but boy, we had kind of a reversal here in the last 2 hours or so, Terry. We got a 33-cent trading range in wheat, 35 in beans, and about 12 in corn. We were up 15 in wheat, and now we're down 18. We're up 25 in beans, now we're down 10. So fast-moving market on a Monday so far. So.
Well, the last time I rode on a roller coaster like that, I had to pay for it. I hope our producers aren't paying for it right now.
Yeah, right now, Terry, we're going to call cash wheat down 18 right now. That put the white at 777 and the red at 742. New crop for next year also down 18 at 811 on the white, 751 on the red. Cash corn currently down 11 at 526. New crop for next year down a dime at 497. Cash soybeans currently down 8 at 1180, and new crop for next year, Terry, down a dime at 1168.
Still some jitters with what's going on overseas right now, Gary?
Yeah, there's the COVID-19 variant. Omicron is got traders watching that pretty closely, and a lot of uncertainty surrounding that new COVID strain. And so, then the grain export or inspections report came out this morning, and that again confirmed that inspections continue to remain down across the board on wheat, corn, and soybeans. And South America weather's been pretty decent, so that they're going to be harvesting here a little sooner than we'd like to see them, because they're going to put a lot of pressure on the U.S. potential for export on soybeans. So all those things, South America, the COVID-19 variants, all kind of putting pressure on the market. And I think you got some managed money kind of getting out of the way, I guess. So you got a little sell-off too going on. So
all right. You have yourself a great day, Gary. Thanks so much. We'll talk to you again soon, okay?
Thank you, Terry. Yep, you as well.
You bet. Market Report brought to you by the folks at Schaefer and Beerline. They are this Great Lakes Bay Area certified ag dealer. You can make a new Ram commercial truck a part of your everyday use for family, farm, and business today. See Schaefer and Beerline in Frankenmuth since 1852, where family and service sells cars. Market Report also brought to you by the folks at Hilleshog. They're bringing you some new varieties for 2022. As a matter of fact, there's a couple of them. Both varieties are number 1 and number 2 in recoverable sugar per ton and Rhizoctonia resistance. 2 very large hurdles with the 2021 crop. Michigan Sugar's report is proving why you need to plant Hilleshog. Hilleshog, the heartbeat of sweet, making Michigan growers generations strong. Hilleshog's new varieties placed first and second in recoverable sugar per ton and with Rhizoctonia resistance, overcoming 2 very large hurdles. Michigan Sugar's report is proving why you need to plant Hilleshog, the heartbeat of sweet, making Michigan growers generations strong. We also want to mention to you that the farm program is brought to you by the folks at Steiner Tractor Parts. New parts for old tractors. If you need them, they've got them. They've got them in stock and ready for you to take delivery. Ellis Chalmers, Case, Cockshut, Ford, International, John Deere, Massey, Minneapolis, Moline, Oliver. They keep the warehouse stocked with new parts for old tractors. 800-234-3280 or go to their website at steinertractor.com. Back with Doug Klein in a moment.
At Ellen's Equipment, they know you expect premium performance and dependable durability from your New Holland equipment, and you should demand the same from the parts you put inside it. Only C&H Industrial Genuine parts are guaranteed to perform to the rigorous standards of your New Holland equipment. They're engineered to work harder and last longer so you can maximize your uptime and minimize your maintenance intervals. Others can imitate, but none can replicate. Nothing beats the original C&H Industrial Genuine parts. For C&H Industrial Genuine parts, visit Ellen's Equipment in McBain, Ithaca, or Beale City.
Whether your family farm has been passed down through generations or you're just getting started, knowledge and partnership fuel constant growth along the way. As the legacy of your farm strengthens, shared values and a never-ending commitment remain. ECH Seeds is proud to work with you to sustain your continued growth. This partnership, driven by a shared passion that never stops growing, is refined over time and cultivated in common ground.
This is Peter Maxwell, your ACH Seeds representative. Our 2022 lineup is better than ever. Crystal Beet seed varieties offer a full spectrum of defensive traits combined with top-performing yield and sugar potential. And speaking of defense, ask me about the new CR Plus trait offered in select Crystal varieties. Not only does this offer the potential for less spraying, but it also protects yield while doing so. I look forward to hearing from you and working toward continued success. Thanks again for partnering with ACH Seeds.
ACH Seeds. Good things come from common ground.
Along with me, Doug Klein from Oppenheimer. Doug, good morning. How are you this morning?
Well, I'm doing good. How you doing?
I think we'll make it. We're we're talking to you via carrier pigeon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, no kidding. Phone lines are down totally here at Radio Center, but we were able to generate a little activity here with the cell phone. So what's going on right now in Chicago, Doug?
Well, it looks like we're getting a bounce back in the energy markets, which is one we don't really want to see a bounce back in, but we're getting it up almost 4%. So crude oil is just trading a little under 71 again. One of the worst days of the year for it on Friday, but well, you get that when you got computers trading everything. No common sense on the upside, no common sense on the downside. So this is what we're stuck with. But natural gas is getting hit for about 11% today. That's somewhat normal, but kind of extraordinary. Silver's down about 1.5%. Platinum's up about 1%. Gold not doing anything at all. And the grain commodities, wheat down 2%, corn down 1.5 or 1.25%. So here's your numbers. December corn is 579.5, down 7.25. The March corn is 580 3/4, down 11 cents. The January soybeans 1247, down 5 3/4. March soybeans 1257.5, down 5.5. The December wheat is 807 3/4, down 17 3/4. And March wheat is 821 3/4, down 18.5. Crude oil 70.77, that's up $2.62. The heating oil is $2.1683, down up 7.5 cents. Gasoline is $2.10 3/4, that's up 7.8 cents. Natural gas is $4.86.5, that's down 61 cents. Canadian dollar, U.S. dollar gets you $1.2787 at the border. That's way high. So that's up about a tick. The Japanese yen, 113.75, up 44 ticks. The euro's at 112.61, that's down 56 ticks. The dollar's at 96.40, that's up 31 ticks. Gold's at 1783.30, down 2.20 an ounce. Silver's at 22.77, down 33 cents. Platinum's at $963.10. That's up $8.80.
Very good. Doug, thank you so much. Have yourself a great day, okay?
All right. Good luck to you.
All right. Doug Klein over at Oppenheimer. Eric Sawatsky joins us in a moment.
A new year calls for a new Deere. Get ready for 2022 with the John Deere Compact Utility Tractor from Hudson. We're offering 0% for 84 months financing on all compact tractors through the end of this year. Own a new 1023E for just $203 a month, or step up to the 1025R for $227 a month. Come by Hudson, your local John Deere dealer, or visit us online at HudsonInc.com to see if you qualify. Offers end December 31st, 2021. Some restrictions may apply. See dealer for details.
It's time to think about your pig. You know, the propane tank in your backyard that heats your home? Well, there's no better company to fill your pig than Forward Energy, covering 23 counties. Forward Energy is a family-owned and operated propane supplier that's been fueling area homes, farms, and businesses since 1925. Fill your pig this year. Visit forwardenergy.com to find out about new customer pricing and programs.
Go forward with Forward Energy.
Farm Service brought to you today by the folks at Ed Raymond and Sons, quality clothing and shoes since 1919. Talking Carhartts, talking Red Wing shoes and boots, talking Stormy Cromer accessories. You are talking Ed Raymond and Sons, celebrating 100 years at least at 151 West Broad Street in Chesaning. They're open 7 days. Along with me, Eric Sawatsky with Yo & Yo Accounting. Eric, a couple of things maybe that folks should be aware of right now as they're getting ready for their taxes?
Yes, just wanted to bring up a few deductions and credits that sometimes are overlooked when we're looking at a self-employed farmer. So one is the home office deduction. Even though we are talking about a farm operation, obviously there's some bookwork involved. So the home office deduction may be available if you have a space in the home that's being used for doing the bookwork. There's more to that calculation, but it is something that is available. One is sometimes, obviously, we see fluctuation in activity on a farm. Some years are better than others. If we have losses that aren't able to be used up in a current year, we can carry those back up to 2 years and apply them to prior years and get a refund, or we can carry them forward up to 20 years to apply to future years where there's income available. So that's a good option to have in a year we have a big loss. We've mentioned these in the past, but fuel tax credits for both gasoline used on the farm and undyed diesel. We can get a credit for the excise tax that's paid on those purchases of the fuel that's used on a farm. And then the final one I wanted to mention is the earned income tax credit. It wasn't specifically designed for farmers, but it may apply in many cases because of losses that we see sometimes in a farm operation, especially when equipment is purchased and we have large amounts of depreciation. If we see a minimal amount of business income and other things line up correctly, the earned income tax credit can be additional money that comes back to you on your personal income taxes. So these are all things that kind of need to be managed a little bit, and some planning ahead of time if one of these might apply is probably appropriate before year end here.
Very good. Eric, you have a great day. Thanks so much. We appreciate your input.
You too, Terry.
All right. Eric Sawatsky with Yo and Yo Accounting.
Farming can seem pretty straightforward, but you know it's anything but that. The same can be said for every seed you plant. While seemingly simple, that little blue seed represents a symphony of breeding adjustments and science, orchestrated to deliver the right traits for your region and engineered for 2021. When you partner with Beta Seed's breeding team, planting doesn't represent the beginning. Instead, it serves as the latest chapter of a trusted partnership that has been over 50 years in the making. Beta Seed, breeding confidence.
Back at 12:30 with an update. Now we conclude our program with the playing of our national anthem.
From the Stone Specialist Studios, this is WSGW, Saginaw, Bay City, Midland, WSGW-FM, Carlton.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Rocket Mortgage.
I'm Steve Kathan. President Biden's due to speak soon on the concern over the new coronavirus variant. Dr. Anthony Fauci tells CBS Mornings scientists should have a better readout on it in a couple of weeks.
We should not be freaking out. We should be doing the things that we know work when you're dealing with a pandemic virus. It's not the time to panic. We should be concerned, and our concern should spur us to do the things that we know work.
That, he says, would be getting vaccinated and getting booster shots. New York City is recommending masks now in some public places. CBS's Elise Preston has the latest on how the variant will affect some travel.
Delta and United Airlines say they don't have plans to cancel or delay direct flights to South Africa, despite new travel restrictions to help stop the spread of the Omicron variant. The U.S. will ban entry to non-American citizens flying from 8 southern African countries. The World Health Organization has condemned countries across the globe for implementing the new travel bans.
It's vaccination deadline day for members of the U.S. military. General David Berger is Commandant of the Marine Corps.
We need every single Marine to be vaccinated.